Happy Father's Day. And if you're a new father, congratulations. And you thought jiu-jitsu was tough. Well, have I got some news for you. So years ago, I was getting ready for the Abu Dhabi trials. And I had a 3-year-old and a 0-year-old at home. And the only time that I could train was at 4:30 in the morning, because I'd then go to work as a firefighter, and all of the rest of my time was spent taking care of kids. It was a crazy period. Because I was sleeping so little, and because I was training that early in the morning before my body had woken up, it didn't take very long before I injured myself. And I did everything I could to heal from that, and it just wasn't enough. And in the end, I had to accept that I couldn't go to trials. Obviously, the newborn and the very young child phase is really tough, but there's going to be tough periods ahead. There's going to be the six-year-old. There's going to be the rebellious 12-year-old. There's going to be the heartbroken 16-year-old. So this is going to keep on being an issue for a while. And that's okay, because some things are more important than jiu-jitsu. This is coming from somebody who's been doing martial arts for more than 4 decades and jiu-jitsu for about 3 decades. So there are some things that are more important, and parenthood and fatherhood is one of them. So what do? The trick is to avoid all or nothing thinking. Either I'm training 5 days a week and then lifting on my days off, or I'm doing nothing. That's a huge mistake. You've got to keep your toe in it. You've got to work out as best as you can. You've got to go to class as often as you can, but not so often that it severely impacts your ability as a father. There's a line you need to walk, and the line is between putting on your own oxygen mask first, so that you have some physical and emotional reserves for your kid or kids, and the other is to spend enough time with them so that you're actually relevant as a father. So maybe being there for your kid is more important than getting that next stripe on your blue belt next month. Maybe it's going to take a couple more months. Maybe being there for your partner is more important than that big competition you're hoping to do this year, and you're going to have to do it next year. Life is a game of trade-offs. And it's also not forever. That's a really important thing to keep in mind. Yeah, you might be in the thick of it, the heavy lifting, for a couple of years. You just have to stay within striking distance, and eventually you'll be able to train and do the things that you love, like jiu-jitsu, while being a good parent and while being a good support system to your spouse. So don't lose hope. And like I said, happy Father's Day.